Hi there, my friend. Welcome. Stop for a second. For a moment, let the world around you fade away. Now picture a hummingbird not gliding gracefully through the air, but instead darting straight toward a sunflower with wild accuracy, spreading golden dust like divine sparks. That's the kind of energy that's around you right now. Alive, unapologetic, and unstoppable. You know what it is. The buzzing in your chest that won't go away. You get the sense that something big is happening under the surface of your daily life. And through it all, you didn't let the life inside you die. You have a fire inside you now, no matter what the world threw at you, and it's been too patient to stay hidden any longer. You are not a picture in a frame. You are a work of art that is always being painted over by time, feelings, and God's plan. Every day adds a new thread to your story. Some shine like sunlight, like times of happiness, success, or deep connection. Some are darker shades, quiet thoughts, and nights when you didn't think you would make it. And then there are the surprising moments of brilliance, like when you suddenly laugh, realize something, or feel at peace. Every thread is important, even the ones that are all knotted up. You may have looked at the knots, the heartbreaks, the delays, and the wrong turns for too long, but those aren't mistakes. The textures are what make your tapestry so beautiful. Take a step back for a second. Can you see how each challenge made you deeper? How every tough time brought you closer to who you are? The places that used to make you feel broken are now the ones that make you feel like your light is well deserved. I know that part of you is always looking for the next thing. A dream, a big step forward, a better version of yourself. That hunger is holy, too. But remember this. The miracle isn't waiting for you. It's happening right here. And God is watching over it all the time. You learned the hard way about life, and that's what made you who you are today. Think of a train going very fast toward its destination but missing all the beautiful views along the way. That's what happens when you try to speed up your own growth. God isn't putting your patience to the test. He's showing you how to be present. Because this moment is not a break in your story. It is the tail, the breath you're taking and the quiet push that got you here. The moment you realize you don't have to chase anything anymore. When you let yourself just be. You are God's miracle. A rare frequency only vibrates with the truth. You have felt it before. The instant peace that comes when you stop pretending. The peace that comes over you when you say what your heart really means. That's the note that makes you stand out. And not just you, but other people have started to feel it too. Some people may try to reflect it, copy your energy, or even copy who you are, but keep in mind that mirrors can only reflect light, not make it. Your glow is one of a kind. You can't borrow it, you can only feel it. Copying is not the same as intruding. It's proof. God is showing you that your frequency is real and strong enough to make other people notice it. You are not a copy of anyone else. You are the first example of something the world didn't know it needed. Life isn't just light all the time. The dance between light and dark gives your journey depth. But you and I both know that there were times when you wondered why the weight wouldn't go away, why peace seemed to be just out of reach. But the truth is that feeling heavy didn't mean something was wrong. It was getting you ready to go back to your true self, to the breath of God that is inside you. Every pain made your heart feel bigger. Every quiet moment made room for wisdom. Every loss planted seeds for something much more alive. You've been learning how to turn confusion into compassion, loneliness into strength, and endings into wholly new beginnings. This isn't living anymore. It's a change. You've become light that doesn't flicker when the wind blows, like the kind that is made by pressure. You now know that blessings aren't always easy to see, but if you look a little deeper, you'll find that this moment is full of grace. And at some point, everything starts to make sense. When the fog doesn't completely go away, but your spirit does. That's where you are now, standing on the edge of a new reality and seeing your old fears fade away. This is not the end of the line. It's the time before takeoff. You don't have to wait for God to see you anymore. He has already done it. That's why this message reached you. To remind you that you have gone from believing in miracles to becoming one. In every story, there is a point where the main character doesn't know that the scene is about to change. The sky looks the same. The world seems quiet, but heaven is changing everything behind the curtain. That's you at this moment. God is changing your surroundings to match your anointing because you can't bring divine light into places that thrive on confusion. And yes, it might feel lonely during the change, but God whispers plans to you when you're alone. That's where He gives orders that people who aren't working on your next chapter can't hear. You're not alone. You're being shielded and protected as the design comes together. Take a moment to think about this. Every miracle starts out of sight. Separation is the first step in every change. The retreat always comes before the reveal. It's not because you've fallen behind if it feels like everything you know is pulling you away. That's because heaven is pushing you forward. The version of you that God made in secret is about to come out into the open. Not to prove anything, but to fulfill something. There is a verse in your spirit that has been waiting for years to be spoken. It's the promise he made to you when you were still getting better. And now he's making that promise real by being with you. People won't know how much work it took for you to become this calm, this aware, and this peaceful the next time they see you. But God does. Fire has not broken you. It has made you stronger. You haven't drowned in storms. They've taught you how to deal with them. That's why you act differently now. Why peace comes with you into rooms that used to make you feel bad. Because you don't have charisma. It's a holy thing. You are proof that God can save time. There was a lesson in every delay. And every time I was let down, it was a sign that God was changing my course. Pay careful attention. Beauty will come back to you in ways you didn't expect. You thought you had lost something, a chance, a connection, or a part of your happiness, but it is coming back to you in a more pure form. When God restores, He doesn't give you back what you lost. He gives you what you were always meant to have. The next few days will have strange alignments. You might say, I was just thinking about this, and it will show up. That's not a coincidence. That's working together. Grace is coming back in waves. You'll start to feel like you're caught up and carried where you used to feel behind. You will feel seen with divine precision where you once felt forgotten. You are not the same person who started this chapter. Everything about you has changed, from how you talk and pray to how you move and even how you sleep. And it should, because you've gotten used to getting what you want. Heaven hears you differently now that you have spoken because your words are heavy with the silence of giving up. You don't pray out of fear anymore. You pray as a partner. You don't ask for things anymore. You have faith. And that's why blessings are coming to you more quickly now. People around you will notice something new because your energy no longer fights them. Not a louder you, but a clearer you. Not a brighter mask, but a real light. And the funny thing is, you won't have to explain anything. Your peace will speak for itself. For a long time, you've been putting together puzzle pieces, little lessons that didn't seem to go together, but God is going to show you how they all work together. The pain that made you humble turned into the wisdom that will guide others. The hurt you felt when you were rejected turned into the understanding that heals. The silence that made you angry became the clarity that helps you make your next move. This is the divine equation of purpose. Everything was reused. No waste. So, if you're stuck between where you were and where you're going, just know that this is the bridge moment. The holy space where heaven works out the details you can't see. People will soon say you've changed, and you'll smile because you know it wasn't luck or chance. It was God's hand. He quietly put you back together. He let you stay safe from misalignment by not understanding. He used delay as a guide, and now He's bringing everything back to the beginning. You're not being shown the world. You're being shown. The you who prayed through tears, believed through silence, and grew through pain is about to enter a time when everything will finally make sense. This isn't just a lucky break, it's divine timing that tests your patience. So keep your head up, take deep breaths, and move forward with the knowledge that God doesn't waste seasons. He finishes them. And you, dear one, are at the beginning of a promise that has been kept, a work of art in the making, and a living proof that He was making something beautiful called you even when things were crazy and you had to wait. Thanks a lot for going on this journey with me. If this message struck a chord with you, please like it, share it with someone who might benefit, and subscribe to stay in touch. Pick one of the videos on your screen that speaks to you the most to keep going on your journey of awakening. I'll see you there.